flow, man, it's just like in me, bro, like subconsciously. So, hey, it's your boy Jay New breaking through with another 3-minute moment, right, man? I'm excited. I'm hyped. It's a good day. Right, man. So I'm, as you can see, I got a shirt on today, right? And I know a lot of people out there were, asking, wondering, man, why is this dude sweaty, all sweaty, right? Trying to motivate me with no shirt on. Like, man, he needs to get motivated to wear clothes. Like, I mean, look, the first 5 videos that I made, right, they were specifically for commitment, right? I wanted to make sure that, I had different structures in place to make sure that I completed my goal, right? I set out to do something, and then I made sure that I did it, right? And so those first 5 videos were just for me to communicate what I was going through, but also, right, to help you through your process. And I think there are a lot of people out there who, also may be able to find something that they're looking for in these videos. So I decided to keep going. My story is that I was an overachieving underachiever, right? And growing up, man, I got all the praise, right? I had all these gifts and abilities and talents, but I didn't put in the work, right? I was nice on the field, right? I grew up playing soccer. I was nice. Like, I was nice, but I had a lot of natural talent. And I didn't put the work in, right? In the classroom, I was nice. I didn't have to work hard, man. And so after a while, the talent just wasn't enough, man. It just wasn't. And so what I realized is that in order for me to get to where I want to get, right, it's not about what I'm doing. It's about who I'm becoming. And I didn't like the individual I was becoming. As a matter of fact, when I got to college, my first semester, right, at the end of my first semester, my GPA began with a decimal point, right? And I had a lot of challenges, right? A lot of them were my fault. I created difficulties for myself. And that's generally how it works out. We make things harder for ourselves by decisions that we make, right? So, man, I got to a certain point where I was like, man, I don't want to do this anymore. I became aware enough to realize that, my beliefs, my goals, my results, the individual that I'm becoming, all of that, right? It wasn't in line with the things that I was doing right then and there in my life, right? And so I got to a certain point where I was like, man, I'm not going to do this anymore, right? Where I got to the point where I was like, man, this is unacceptable, right? And that's what you got to do, right? That is really the first step. You have to be able to say, this is unacceptable. How dare life treat me this way? And then that's when you begin to start digging and figure out that, man, life is only giving you what you're giving life, right? So then you can realize, like, ultimately, if I really want to make some moves in this thing, it's up to me, right? And that is empowering, because now you know that the only thing standing between you and success are the decisions that you make on a regular basis. If what I'm doing is helpful, definitely like and share, and I appreciate all the support that I've gotten thus far, and I appreciate you, man. So look, be great, stay great, stay becoming greater. All right, man.